evening. You're watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. The second day of the winter session of Parliament witnessed uproarious scenes. At the back of 12 Rajya Sabha MPs being suspended for what they did, not in the winter session, but 3 months, 18 days ago in the monsoon session. Now, the opposition is very firm that the suspension needs to be revoked without any conditions. The government is very firm that tender an apology. All 12 MPs tender an apology and maybe the government will think about revoking it. If not, then the government's firm that the suspension continues. This is how the drama played out.
I wish to raise a very important procedural issue relating to suspension of...
I heard you.
No,
I understood what you want. No, you can't make a statement. You can't make a statement. You cannot make a statement.
However,
I understood. No, I heard you. I heard you.
It's an eyeball-to-eyeball confrontation. The opposition is angry, inside and outside the parliament. The issue, the suspension of 12 MPs from parliament cutting across opposition ranks. The reason for creating ruckus and desecrating the temple of democracy, the parliament. The catch, strangely, the suspension comes in the winter session for what happened in the monsoon session. The government's take, the suspension will set an example for those who insult democracy. While the opposition post a 10 a.m. huddle on Tuesday demanded that the government revoke the suspension without any conditions, the government indicated suspension could be reconsidered if an apology was rendered.
Let me clearly clarify it.
कई बार हमने रिक्वेस्ट किया कि भाई माननीय सदस्य माफी मांग लें और आगे की कार्रवाई अच्छी तरीके से चले उसके लिए तैयार हो जाए, लेकिन दुर्भाग्य से माननीय सदस्य इस बात के लिए तैयार नहीं है.
The second day of the winter session boomed in protest to take back suspensions of 12 MPs over their conduct in the monsoon session. Responding to the opposition charge, Venkaiah Naidu reminded the opposition as to what went down on the 11th August 2020.
The suspension of any member, there are two parameters which have to be adhered to. Firstly, the naming of the members by a chairman is required prior to their suspension. Only thereafter, the motion of suspension of members so named can be moved. In the present case, none of the 12 members had been named on that particular day, bringing forward a motion to suspend the members months after the day of occurrence of alleged disorderly conduct is not in order.
Right, sir. These people on 10th August go through the proceedings of the House. The deputy chairman made appeal number of times. Sometimes even took the names also. Later also it was in the bulletin also it was published about the people who are engaged in this act. You try to mislead the House, you disturbed the House, you ransacked the table, and you also throw the papers on the chair, and also you have got, some of them have gone down to the table, and then you are giving me lessons.
What resulted was a walkout of the opposition from both houses on Tuesday and congregating at the Gandhi statue outside Parliament. The Congress, the NCP, the DMK, the Samajwadi Party, left parties, RJD and the Aam Aadmi Party spoke in one voice: take back the suspensions. And the suspended MPs took to a placard protest in the Parliament compound. Along with that they didn't do anything wrong, one of the main contentions of the suspended MPs is that how can the government take action in the winter session on what transpired during the monsoon session. To take you back to that day that stunned the nation as the Parliament was in pandemonium, and the day that reduced Rajya Sabha Speaker, Vice President Venkaiah Naidu, to tears.
Last night, I struggled to find out the provocation or reason for forcing this August House to hit such a low yesterday. A discussion on agriculture problems and solutions was listed. There can be difference of opinion and there can be a specific demand from anybody.
11th August 2020. The debate was taking place on the insurance bill. The opposition got agitated. A book was flung on the chair. Some MPs climbed tables. The visuals that the country saw were shameful. At the back of the CCTV visuals and an investigation, the government says an example needs to be made of these 12 MPs who insulted the parliament, even if the punishment has come 3 months, 18 days late. As per the government's charge sheet, MPs manhandled the parliament staff, tore papers, recorded videos, assaulted lady marshals. While the suspension has now united the opposition, there are some parties wanting a complete boycott of the winter session. While the Congress feels boycott will mean advantage government. As the opposition formulates a new strategy, one thing is for sure: this parliament session is building into a massive winter storm. Bureau Report, India Today.
And the chairman of the House of the Rajya Sabha is empowered. 256, 259, 266.
All right, viewers. So the moot point of a quick face-off debate this evening on To The Point is, were the suspensions of 12 MPs of Rajya Sabha justified or was it unfair? It's also happened, strangely, 3 months, 18 days after their conduct. Let's cut across to our two panelists, Ami Yajnik, Congress MP, and Neeti Jain, BJP spokesperson. Ms. Yajnik, I want you to elucidate without rhetoric, what are the grounds on which the opposition feels that the suspension of these 12 MPs is illegal?
See, Preeti, you might have seen that suddenly there is an announcement and 12 MPs are suspended. This is never done even in a normal procedure, you know. There are principles of natural justice that are followed in everything. But the reason that was asked why these 12 MPs have been suspended, there has not been given, except that they have said, the Honourable Chairperson has said that, well, there was ruckus in the Parliament and they have behaved in an unruly manner, but that was all that had happened in the monsoon session in the last days. When the ruckus happened and when actually all these incidents had taken place according to the description, why were these MPs not named at that particular time or warned that whatever you are doing, so and so, and you are not following the parliamentary procedures or decorum in the House, you are being named right now and you are liable for suspension. But nothing was said during that time, and suddenly in the next session, that is after a gap of several days and a few weeks, one fine day the suspension comes. These names were never there, they were not named. That is the first thing. Second thing, that you do not even want to give an opportunity to ask them or to hear them. Now, this is never done. We are in the temple of democracy. We are in a parliamentary democracy. We need to hear the other side. But there's a motion moved where nothing is said specifically. And the Honourable Chairperson just says that they are 12 suspended for the rest of the session for something that was alleged to have been done in the earlier session. These are the reasons. The second is the principles of natural justice. You do not even give a chance or an opportunity to ask them to say something or to hear them that what they want to say. This is never done anywhere. We are having a very, very fair system in the justice system as well. At least you listen to the person. These are the principles of natural justice. Third point is that there are rules that are prescribed for the House to function. When these rules also were pointed out by the leader of opposition, the LOP, that yes, you please listen to these rules and the provisions. The Honourable Chairman started showing that yes, we know the rules, there are so many rules, and at that time also this was pointed out to them that please don't make this ruckus, this has happened, that had happened. And if you constantly hear I'm sorry to say this, and with a very sad heart I'm saying that whenever we try to ask, the opposition tries to say that this is a notice which we have given and we would like to be heard, and supposing all 3 or 4 or 5% or all of the opposition parties say that please take our notices into consideration, it is said that this will not go on record and nothing will be shown, nothing will be shown. Now this is not parliamentary democracy. Everything has to be shown.
Ami
The
Yajnik, as I take in Niti Jain, I want to ask you 2 questions, or rather 3 questions which you've pointed out. I'm taking in Niti Jain and I'll ask you 3 questions one by one. The government says it's released a list of exactly what each erring MP did. That how Dola Sen, as per the government, is charged with mishandling or manhandling female staff, which is at the parliament. That's what the government says. That they have exactly on the basis of CCTV footage pinpointed what each of these MPs did, which has led to their suspension. 1. Number 2, you said that they were never informed. Piyush Goyal today has said, ma'am, that these MPs were told to apologize to the House and then work would continue without any suspension. They refused. Is that true or false? Number 3, you said that, you know, there were no rules which were followed. But then the argument to that could also be that no rules were followed on the 11th of August when what transpired in the House. Ms. Yajnik, please go ahead. Okay, she seemed to be...
I think the footage which...
Go ahead, Ms. Yajnik.
Preeti, have you asked?
Yes, madam. Number 1, I asked you 3
see,
questions which you pointed out.
Seen, Can I?
Yes.
Yes, Preeti. Whatever time I've been in the sessions in the House, I've never seen that at the drop of a word, you know, at the moment any member of the opposition says that we want this, please listen to us, or they come a little ahead from their place, suddenly there is a fleet of marshals that are brought. Now, members of parliament in the House, they come and make their representations or talk about the issues that are in their constituency or talk and deliberate.
Madam, I'd ask you 3 pointed questions. I'll come back to those. I think there seems to be an audio link problem. I want to go across to Niti Jain. Niti Jain, with what Ms. Yajnik has said, I also want to ask you, this charge sheet that the government talks about, that, you know, on the various charges that each of these MPs, have those charges been given to these MPs on why they've been suspended? Has Dola Sen been told that on the basis of this footage you've been suspended?
All right, Preeti, first of all, with all due respect to the Rajya Sabha member, I think she is not contesting the fact that the behavior that was done on 11th of August, she's not contesting any of that. All she's contesting is on what basis the chair has taken a decision or on what basis these people are being punished. So first of all, the question that needs to be asked as a nation is that the opposition's behavior on 11th of August, are they agreeing to whatever they did? The second point that she raised is that the government is not letting them speak. Ma'am, the minister was replying to the issue that you were trying to raise and you tore the papers from his hands. He was responding to what you guys were asking, and then there would have been a discussion to follow, but you did not want that. You wanted to disrupt the entire session, and that is the point. There is an opposition's duty to intervene, but there is intervention and then there is disruption for the sake of disruption, which is what the opposition is doing. And now you're sitting here and calling to judgment the decision that has been taken by the chair. Ma'am, I am not going to sit here and speculate what the parliament or the chair has decided. The chair has decided what needed to be decided as per the rules and the laws. The question that needs to be asked is, why was the behavior undertaken and why is it that the opposition is not willing to apologize for the behavior that the entire nation stood embarrassed for?
Niti Jain, I also want to ask you, as much as that question is going to be asked by the opposition, I want to ask you, because a lot that was raised today in the parliament was the legality of these suspensions. So therefore, I ask you, number 1, were these 12 MPs told why they were suspended, each one of them, but the reason given on the basis of what they were suspended?
Look, like you said, that Piyush ji and also the chair, they have responded that these people were told or they were asked to apologize for their behavior. The CCTV footage, I think every media channel had run that, including yours, and I don't see anybody supporting what had happened on that day. So
It's irrelevant
the law
whether
and
we're
like I
talking
said-
about Niti
like
Jain,
I
we're talking
said,
about the
Preeti,
legality of it right now. So
which is what I'm saying, that I'm not going to sit here and speculate on what the chair and the parliament has decided. I'm sure
No,
that
this is
they have done whatever
therefore
has
it's not
been done
rhetoric.
as
Therefore,
per
it's
the
not
rules
rhetoric or
and the law.
speculation. Therefore, we want to get into the legal fine print of what happened. But I'll go back to Ami Yajnik once again. Ami Yajnik, I want to again ask you. I think you didn't hear the question the first time around. Were these 12 MPs told, as you said, that this was illegal? Were they told on why they were suspended? Because the government seems to indicate that on the basis of the CCTV footage, each one of them was told where they erred or what went down.
No, they were just suspended for some behavior which happened on the 11th of August, and the footage, I do not know what is that footage in pieces, because what some of the MPs or a couple of MPs say that they were not even named in the second day bulletin which comes out from the Parliament House. But the issue is that none of them, no grounds have been given to them that they are suspended, and that too something that has happened in the last monsoon session.
Okay. So they've not been given grounds on why they were suspended, Ms. Yajnik?
So they have not been given, and even if the minister has said that we are ready to listen to them, if they apologize, when after they are suspended, then they are told that you cannot come to the house for the rest of the session, and thereafter the minister says, is this the way you conduct a parliamentary democratic process in the
Mr.
house?
Goyal
And
said,
this is what
Mr.
you want
Goyal
to
said they
all
were
the
given
time
the
bring the nation in the
opportunity to
picture?
apologize earlier and let the house function, but they denied an apology. He said this was told to them earlier, apologize, and the
I
house will
don't think so.
function.
It was said any time prior. It has been only talked about today.
Okay. All right. Niti Jain, would you like to come in on both issues? No ground has been given to either of these 12 MPs on why they are suspended.
Look, ma'am said, I don't think that has happened. So she is being as speculative in her own benefit as anybody else would be. All I would say is that the decision taken by the chair and the parliament has been done as per the law and the rules. They would not do anything to spite anybody in particular, because nobody gains anything out of it. The government has said they want discussions. They don't want to disrupt the entire session. So the government would not do anything to the contrary. So that remaining the point, I think the larger point here is that the disruptions in the parliament by the opposition on key issues and reforms that the government is trying to bring makes no sense. And I think it is just hurting the nation in entirety. And that is the larger issue that needs to be discussed today. The legality and the rules and the laws, the chair
Okay,
and
10
the
seconds,
parliament
Ami
has
Yajnik, then I
taken
need to
care
wrap
of.
the show. Ami Yajnik, you want to come back quickly, ma'am? 10 seconds.
Preeti, I think this continuous speaking about that the government wants discussions is a total lie. The farm laws are the best
if you
example.
tear
When
out
they
the
bought the
papers from
farm
the
laws,
ministers, then
everyone
all
There's just
wanted
no
to
point
speak
of
and
either of
discuss
you
on
talking
the...
over each other. Can I just... okay.
Everyone...
May I apologize to the both of you. I'm going to wrap up this show. Thank you. We're going to keep a keen eye on all developments on how things unfold. Well, till now, there is a large number of parties which feel that there should be a complete boycott of the winter session. The Congress is one of those parties which feels that there will be advantage government if there is a complete boycott. Which way, in terms of the opposition strategy goes, we'll keep a keen eye and let our viewers know. A quick break. Stay with us. On the other side is Rahul Kamal.